These past 2 weeks have been a blur of heat, dust, cooking, commuting, collapsing into bed at midday when all you can do is lie still and try to sleep for an hour, shutters shielding us from the unrelenting Italian sun. Every single day there are electricians, plumbers, builders or tradesmen in the house. I feel like I'm running a summer trattoria, cooking hearty meals for sometimes 10 men. Guido's phone rings incessantly, someone saying a permit has changed, someone saying a material can't be delivered, a group of tradesmen can't come. Most days it's 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. Inside the house it's 32 degrees. We have little electric fans, but they just move around hot air. I thought perhaps it was just me being 6 months pregnant, but everyone is in a total state of incoherence. I wake at dawn to water all the flowers and new trees on the property and the vegetable garden, which usually takes an hour. I serve dinner for the builders at 8 p.m. My usual morning walk I've changed to 9 p.m, which is the only time I don't risk fainting in the heat. And then Guido and I dine at about 10 or 10:30 at night. Every room has been covered to make holes so the plumbers can get through. We now have giant holes drilled into the thick stone walls that have stood here for hundreds of years. All this is to install heating and air conditioning in one floor of the house. I tried to edit last week's episode, The Island of Giglio, in between drilling and jumping up every 5 minutes to lay down plastic so we wouldn't have to sweep and mop the floors of rubble and dust for the 100th time. Some of the builders are very tidy workers. Others, although excellent tradesmen, forget to even communicate that they're about to drill, and consequently we have a dust storm, like what happened in the kitchen, where I had to rinse the thick layer of dust from every single item in this whole room, from my baking pans under the fireplace to all our crockery in the piattaia over the sink. Later, we worked out a way to put plastic hanging from the ceiling to the floor and try to contain the dust.
That's how you do it.
Oh, wow. Bravo. Bravissimo. In a way, I don't so much mind the pandemonium and the mess. It's only temporary, and it's a sign of progress. But the heat just siphons all energy from you and makes it challenging to even breathe or think straight. However, I've never felt more in love with my husband. Ciao, amore! Bentornato! Every day, including weekends, we're both running after tradesmen from sunrise, problem-solving, negotiating, Guido losing his temper at 1,000 things in a day that go wrong, both of us sweaty and covered in dust and going up and down the stairs 100 times, carrying meals, café and cold water for the builders, commuting to Florence for multiple hours in the car, falling into bed utterly exhausted but still somehow never irritable with each other. I read in the comments that many of you have marriages like this. However, you're much further along than us, and it gives me such hope that if you're with the right person, you really can confront anything as a team. Buongiorno, Guido.
Buongiorno. Sono le 6:30 di mattina e ci vuole già la crema solare. Che cosa abbiamo oggi?
Vieni a vedere questa zucchina qua.
Ma l'ho presa l'altro giorno, com'è possibile?
No, aspetta. Guido, what's happening?
You can't leave them too much alone.
We left them just for 48 hours.
Yeah.
No.
And this is the mysterious animal that's eating them.
No.
Look, you see?
Oh, well, at least somebody's getting some nourishment. We've got some to spare, let's say.
Dov'è?
Qua!
No, vabbè.
Amore, guarda!
Ha perso la testa sta zucchina. Ma ti guarda... No, vabbè.
È un mostro! È un mostro, fammelo vedere.
Questa peserà 1,5 kg. Vado?
Sì?
Ma guarda te.
Vicino alla testa, for scale.
Se è più grande della mia testa vuol dire che è grossa per te.
Infatti.
È bestia.
Incredibile. Ma purtroppo non sarà buona, no?
No, infatti questo era...
Sarà acquosa.
E vabbè. Prendiamo queste piccine e mangiamole come Dio comanda.
Abbiamo anche le melanzane. Non so se sono mature, però...
Non lo so. Tanti pomodori.
Io prendo i pomodori, tu prendi le zucchine. No, ho già portato qualcosa. C'è quella...
Ma lì ci metto le zucchine.
Ah, ok. Va bene. Grazie.
Qui c'è un cetriolo.
Sì, ci sono cetrioli anche di qua, sul muro.
Sì, vanno presi secondo me.
Sì, sì.
Ah, guarda lì, i porini sono cotti.
No, infatti. We have boiled cucumber. We could make gherkins.
It's very, very humid, so...
Last night, stanotte io non ho dormito bene perché...
Era veramente caldo.
Sì. Com'è?
Buonissimo.
Che invidia! I made this tiramisu for the builders, but I can't eat it because it has raw eggs in it. But someone else can. Do you like it? Ho aggiunto anche la scorza di arancia.
Outside there is, I don't know what, un girone infernale. C'è 42 gradi fuori. Troppo caldo.
The work continues on the swimming pool. They arrived this week to lay the cement foundation.
There's lots of action today.
How's your heart?
Better than yesterday. A vedere il rubinetto.
Sì. We have a sample, or actually we can keep it. This is it, if we want it.
This is in ottone, non so come si dice.
In brass.
In brass, and it's natural brass, and it will get una patina di invecchiamento.
Sì.
Okay. Is it okay? Do we like it?
Yes,
Is
yes,
it
yes.
the right length?
Yes, yes, yes. Aspetta.
Like this.
Where is it?
The hole is there.
Sì. No, I think that's fine.
Ok.
Perché l'altra opzione è 30,
sì,
giusto?
30 arriva qui.
Sì.
Questo va bene 20. Andiamo a vedere il lavandino quell'altro se va bene.
Poor Guido yesterday almost had a heart attack yelling at people, but the people today are super bravi and good and, no?
Yes.
This looks lovely. I'm so excited.
Let's go and check.
Bello, bello. Sì.
Let's do a test on the other sink.
Sì, sì.
And this will be like this.
Sì?
So 20 is short.
20 is too short.
Perfect.
30?
Yeah, this is 20. 30 will arrive exactly on top of the hole.
Perfect, perfect.
So it's like...
Sì, sì. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
Okay, so we can confirm it.
yeah. To add just a little more stress to things is our deadline of Friday, when my dearest friend Brian arrives to stay with us with his boyfriend. Of course, many of you know and love Brian from when he moved to Rome for 3 months and lived around the corner from me.
Oh, honey, I'll kill you. Come
come a little closer. So, we're thinking we're gonna give Kylie a shot of vodka.
No, it's not.
We're gonna put a poll on this. We're gonna do a poll. Stay tuned. A girl that does. Okay,
No, it's not
happening.
It's not happening. It's not happening. You don't need vodka to have fun. You don't look how much fun we're having already.
But listen, aspetta. If we get to 95%, she's gonna have a tiny bit of vodka. No peer pressure.
It's not happening.
Or when he came and visited me in Sicily on holiday. Or perhaps you saw his beautiful, heartfelt video message when COVID prevented him from attending our wedding last year.
It makes me really sad because you'll have your family there, I know, but it's something that I've dreamt of, and we've spent years lying on beaches in the sun, manifesting the day we'll meet our partners, and it just is so sad that I can't be there. I'm not going to cry, but just know I'll be there in spirit.
To say I'm excited about our reunion is an understatement. I love hosting guests and making their stay feel dreamy and having meals all prepared so I can spend maximum time just enjoying their company. With my work being so intense, I don't really have many days off and I don't socialize that often, but when I do, I like to go all out, particularly for incredible friends like Brian. I've been cooking the past few days in anticipation of spoiling him with delicious treats and also preparing the garden of the little cottage where they will stay. Everything died or was overgrown in the garden bed that just a couple of months ago was so lush with parsley and roses and wild fennel. And although it's not the ideal time to plant, I wanted some colour and greenery for Brian to enjoy and also my parents when they returned for the birth of the baby. So we planted flowers, lavender, and lemon and grapefruit trees. Lavender hopefully will survive this heat. So we want to put the lavender along here so it doesn't block the view.
Due così?
Sì. Guido's just come back from the horses.
Yeah!
Where he was.
I've collected some of the dry manure, and it's said to be very good for the lemons and per gli agrumi, insomma.
The citrus trees.
E quindi...
I've been digging the lavender holes, but it's like clay, this earth. A new day, a new part of the process. We fixed the crack in the sink with this special product that the builder recommended.
Io la metterei più decentrata possibile. A me per fare
We're trying to get the oven, dishwasher and kitchen sink tap installed before Brian arrives. Ma quel colore si abbina benissimo con I travi e I sassi.
Con il tempo diventerà ancora forse un po' più scuro.
Sì, sì.
Ancora...
This morning I was over putting the last minute touches on the cottage Brian and Gareth will stay in. There is so much to do before they arrive.
galli, quantomeno si può portare avanti questa situazione qui. Io mi posto la pacca di dietro uguale.
Accendeva la luce lì dentro, ma e che serve? Si accende da
Qui
qui?
c'era già anche dentro.
No, questa scusa, questa comanda questa qui. Mi si dà pranzo, non ti preoccupare. No, almeno...
Quindi lei deve trovare un sasso che è la misura perfetta per quel... cioè,
Questo qui, vedi?
difficilissimo.
Questo è come... So we might be able to close everything.
So,
We have
time to our deadline till Brian's arrival is
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
4 o'clock, so
Now is
is
8:47.
8:47, but
But we have the gas,
yes,
so that just needs to be assembled.
yeah.
We need to change all the electrical sockets. He needs to finish to mudare sti sassi qui, and the plumbers are nearly done. They can fit the dish.
And what are the electricians that I just saw they just arrived? What are they doing?
They are finishing all the electrical part of the other side of the house, but they're finishing the washing machine room.
Okay. So will we have a tap for Brian's stay? Incrociamo le dita.